No one understands how to use my keyboard. It looks like a regular one, but the moment you start typing, you'll notice something. I'm gonna write T-H-I-S, this. But letters come out completely different than what you might expect. Why is that? 99% of people use QWERTY as their keyboard layout. You definitely know this. However, I use Dvorak. As you can see, in this layout, keys are in completely different positions. I switched to it once I realized that this QWERTY keyboard that everyone uses is actually the slowest, most uncomfortable keyboard ever created, and it was created specifically to be very bad and very slow. I'll explain. Before keyboards, people used typewriters, but they had a very specific problem. You're probably aware of these metal bars that are used to transfer the impression of letter to paper once button is pressed. But the problem was that once you press buttons too quickly, these two bars actually get interlocked and you have to manually disconnect them to actually be able to write further. That created a strange situation where people who actually naturally wrote fast got to the end result much slower, only because they had to repeatedly disconnect these stuck bars. Engineers could not resolve this problem technically, so instead they thought, how can we force people to write slower? And they came up with an unusual idea. They changed the physical locations of letter keys themselves. They created unnatural layout in which it was uncomfortable to write, so people who wrote fast were not able to write as fast anymore. But because of that, their letter bars didn't get interlocked together and their overall performance increased. This was considered a success by engineers. Once the computer age arrived, they kept exactly the same layout simply because that's what people were used to. Dvorak layout was created to solve exactly this problem. For example, the middle row, where fingers naturally sit, consists of all vowels and most used consonants. My keyboard does appear to be QWERTY if you look at layout of these keys and what's written on them, but it's all just an optical illusion. I have remapped all these keys to match Dvorak in my operating system. I have been using this layout for more than 10 years. I can type by touch with my eyes closed, so it's not a problem that different letters written on certain key. I'm gonna try it right now, closing my eyes and writing "Thanks for watching, follow for more." And it worked. Thanks guys.